Hi, welcome to a new video dedicated to a new DVR module. This is a BlackBox D1M, and in the market there are already a lot of new compact DVR module able to record your favorite FPV flights through the out of your FPV mask or FPV goggles. For example, we have the well-known 18 Pro DVR. This one is cheap, compact, lightweight, and we will see if this one is very interesting. I will say immediately, in terms of price, it's close to twice more expensive. Is it lighter? It's not. It's close to twice more ever. And more, this one don't have any playback features. So, what will be interesting for this one? First, if the accessories can be a little bit better, I would say in terms of cable, if we can directly connect to most of FPV goggles or mask through, I would say, a mini 3.5mm jacks, it would be super great. Second point, if the compression ratio, okay, is and the bit rate is improved, we should have, and this one could offer a better video quality, better rendition recording. And I will say the third point I will try to focus on is about the cropping. The Pro DVR, okay, first of all, needed some firmware to be PAL compatible, and I would say it's even not all the Pro DVR module was able to apply this firmware because there was some different version of the PCB. We will see if this one is simultaneously both PAL and NTSC friendly. What I mean, for both this TV system, there is absolutely no croppings in the recording. So what I will perform as test, I will try to put some OSD elements in the four corner, okay, and I will see if for all the video resolution recording we will observe some cropping. What also I will try to test is if this module got some constant frame rate, and it's very important if you want to synchronize this DVR with an HD camera source to not have some versus time, some desynchronization, okay, between the two sources of images. So now let's discover the content of this box. A small, no name, no reference box, and what we will find some cable. Okay, so we have first, this is the power cable. You will need to solder in the first attempt to your voltage source. So this module is officially accepting from a 5-volt source up to 15, if I'm not wrong. Okay, what also coming? We have a 3-position cable with the ground for the central one, the black one, the video signal for the yellow, and the red is audio signal. If you are interested, it got a pitch of something about 1 mm. Okay, the power one got a pitch of a little bit larger, something about 1.25. We have another one. Okay, so it can be used for directly solder for nav in or nav out and nav out, okay? And I will say the main originality of this box, now we have such kind of cable ending with the same 1mm connector to be connected to the module, and ending, okay, with this one with a female 3.5mm jack, and from this side we have a male one ending with the video and in the audio in sync format. We have a second one, can be used for other out if you need to export the received video to another module, I don't know, for a TV or some stuff like this. We have an instruction manual, simple printed pages. One side is in English and the other in Chinese. So we have the main characteristic and the role of the PCB and so on. We have photos of a software. Be aware there is no software in the bundle. You will have to download it in the associated Banggood web pages. Okay. So the software, there is an English and Chinese version. I will speak about it later because there is some important element to know about it. So the input voltage is from 5 volt to 15, so more or less compatible up to 3S. And we can turn out, okay, for the output, so for the AV out, the format either in PAL, okay, or in NTSC. It's remind me, okay, from the option available from the PC software, more or less the option we can have from the Ultimate Pro DVR through the command, okay, from the built-in OSD. So we have the possibility to record HD in 1280 by 720, should be 20, okay, so it's not bad, close to 720p resolution. A D1, okay, but it's more precisely is a D1 NTSC because we are ending by 480 and a VGA. But this module, I will say immediately, is able to recognize automatically a PAL or NTSC source. It means that if we have a PAL source, the recording will be more 720 by 576, okay. The same for the VGA, it will extend more the vertical resolution. The video compression is done in PEG and the container is an AV, and it's officially for NTSC source 30 frames per second. You will need to insert up to 32 gigabyte micro SD card. Beware, a class 10 is obligatory. Okay, announced to be close to 10 grams, we will check that fact. So no specific OSD, you will need to change some settings to plug this module on the your PC, okay, via the micro USB. So let's discover the module itself. Okay, here is. We have this box. First of all, wow, it's full metal and it's much more heavier. Let's give, for example, the weight. Okay, and this one standalone is already 30.31 gram versus, and this one got the cable, so we are close to 3 times more heavier. It's just amazing, and we don't have any cable connected. So in frontal panel, we have the micro SD slot where you will need to insert a class 10 and power status and recording status LEDs. So when you will turn on this module, there will be an auto recording features, and from the software it is not possible to remove this auto recording and the power on. Okay, so it will start after a couple of seconds to record, and this LEDs will flash. We have the power recording button where you can first stop the first auto recording session, and then if you press one more time you will resume the recording, and one more time we stop it. Everything about the connection is done on the rear side. We have this DC in, okay, this 1.25 millimeter GST connector, where you can directly connect from a 2S LiPo, 3S, or pass through a voltage regulator down to 5 volt. Okay, here you have a micro USB. So it's used first to run the software to configure. Okay, I will be able to make a close up. Okay, sure that the focus is done, I hope. Okay, and it can be used also to retrieve the recorded file because there will be an open media. The AV out to export the video signal to another recorder or to a TV system, whatever you want. Okay, displaying a CBS source, and the more important, I would say, the AV in will collect, will be fed from your FPV goggle or mask, whatever you want. Okay, so you have two options: either use this standalone cable, okay, where you need some soldering job, or this one. First remark, I don't really understand the choice not of the jack connector, but to associate, for example, the cinch, okay, RCA connector with the jack in male, and by I would say by consequence this one in a female. What would be much more interesting is to have this one in male to plug directly the AV in, okay, like this, to FPV goggles, where in general the AV out is in a female one. So if we had here a more male connector, a 4 pads one, okay, to have the signal, the left and right audio as the ground, so we need 4 pads, it would have been fantastic. It's not the case, so really we need paradoxically to use this one, okay, and after to have such kind of a specific cable to, for example, like this, okay, as extender, okay, and ending with this, for example, a 4 pads jack connector. So it's a lot of cable, extra cable, and it would have been reduced if they were a little bit more smart in my point of view. I would say the same remark for the other one. Okay, we have the possibility to connect another jack, okay, like this. So definitively I would invert more the male and the female connector side to be more light for an FPV mask connection. What I can say about it, so we don't have any other button for playback, okay, so the unique change to be very interesting it will be in terms of quality. So another very important remark. So the first time I will say you will power it, there will be an auto recording, and by default we have this default settings, so it's set to the VGA resolution. We have a timestamp, okay, display on the bottom side, and we have also every minute the file is splitted, okay, and the TV out is turned to pale. More, the first time you will insert the card with the software, a file will be created with the current timestamp. Okay, so it will be great, but if the first time, naturally, what you will do? You will try to just, for example, press on the HD because you want the maximum resolution, and you will press set, okay, naturally, and with most probably you will see that when you will restart, we power the DVR, it will be blocked, no light will come, and it will be squeezed, so there will be a big problem. And in fact it was the same. I said to Banggood, there is problem with my module, I try everything, is not resuming, and they send me another one, okay. And after I did the same mistake with the second one, I cannot kill this kind of DVR each time I'm changing an option. There is a trick somewhere. Well, the trick, at least to resume your broken DVR, is to press and to each time all the options. It means that even if it's display, the dot is on the VGA, press on the VGA. Even if display is set to the on, you have to press on, etc. You have to press on the 1 minute, you have to press on the pale, okay, and you have to press set, okay. Then press on exit. Then when you will repower it, it will rework. It's amazing, but it's like this. So if we follow the same, I will say the same trick, each time you will want to change an option, you will have to confirm all the other one. So if you want to change HD, you have to press HD, you have to press on, you have to press 1 minute, you have to press pale, and press to set. Be aware, if you turn off the module and return in and plug the software, it will say that it's still in VGA, despite you just confirm that you wanted some HD source. Don't worry. In practice, the file are effectively recording in HD. So it means that there is no loading of the inboard recording settings. There is a bug. The software is fully buggy, I will say. So you have to handle, you have to do like this until maybe they release a debugged version, but it's like this. So it's very important if you are faced of such kind of problem. Let's have a small demonstration. Okay, so let's check that this module is correctly powered from plus 5 volts. So as you can see, I made a small circuit with a voltage regulator from a QS outputting plus 5 volt, and that shows the stamp hub as well. So if I plug a 2S LiPo, the module will boot. Okay, it should. Okay, and like this, and after a couple of seconds, so the first few seconds the light is off, then the solid red light will come, and then as you can see, will start to auto record. So you will need to press record to stop it, and if you press one more time, it will resume to record, as you can see. So the trick is to use such cable. So as you can see, there is a lot of cable, and you can plug to your favorite goggles. For example, a scope. This is the new Chin Evis 100. Okay, top secret. So will come very soon now. And you can plug to the external DVR like this. This is the AV out in normal mode, and you have also be using AV in. But anyway, we need a 4-path one. Okay, so for the EVA 100, there will be a special DVR with reducing this cable, okay, this circuit. Anyway, you can plug it to your favorite FPV monitors. For example, this hardware, well, this one got a built-in DVR as well, but in AV out, okay, of this one, and into the AV in of the BlackBox. So it's as you can see, no problem to boot. We can also directly power from a 2S, okay, and unfortunately from a 1S and no 6S. So now it's time to check, as I said previously, what will be the cropping effect. I will start with some NTSC source, okay, put some element in the 4 corner, and we'll see first to see if there is some cropping only from the DVR. We must check that our receiver, okay, the 5.8 GHz, also don't introduce some extra cropping, so do be sure. And maybe we will be able, if it's not the case, we'll be able to see if this one is introducing some cropping. So in NTSC format, it's automatically recognized that it's an NTSC source, and the frame rate is automatically set to close to 30 frames per second. Exactly, it's not 29, not something like this, close to 9. Okay, because it's not exactly 30 frames per second in the official NTSC source. Okay, let's check that. So we need to run the software. Okay, and I will start in the VGA, okay, resolution, and also test the HD source, so close to 720p resolution.